Hey, hello everyone. So welcome back. I put this basic accounting document to review, to the early of the semester. Not only we needed those accounting documents or financial reports prepare us for planning and then for controlling, but also our landscape management simulation. Actually, I call this as an operation management simulation. The operation management simulation, we also need the understanding of those accounting documents. Honestly, I try to focus on the general management model for our class, right? But there are for sure, other textbook or other management class, they will have their own focus. I would more focus on the operation in general, operation management. But some other class, they would focus on the financial, from the financial perspective. Some class, they want to focus on the marketing perspective. Principle of agribusiness management, you need to know you need to understand the big picture, right? And then from the company strategy, right? From the company, then you started to narrow down or to specify which function, right, you want to be involved. I mean, I'm pretty sure once you join a company, you won't be a top manager immediately, right? You have to start from somewhere, very likely start from operation. Operation is the core business. Okay, so allow me to say HR is not the core, right? For agribusiness, companies. Accounting, right? Definitely not, right? But later on, you will see there are more functions. They will be integrated into this operation. The logistics center, transportation, right? To the operation in the store, operation in the restaurant, okay? Or sales team, marketing team. Back to what we want to discuss today is about the accounting document. Accounting document is somehow for the company's performance, right? For the performance of the organization. It's not only for one department or for one function, it's for all the company. Internally, we needed to understand the financial performance, right? It's about the money. Externally, stakeholders, stockholders, they also needed to understand that, make their investment decision, whether they buy, if your company go public, they needed to make the decision whether buy or whether long or short, right? Buy or sell. But the main purpose of this review is for you to understand those basic accounting document. You can work on the project, our term project, landscape management simulation project, or landscape operation management simulation project. Again, this is not for you to have a complete review of the accounting, right? Accounting 1, accounting 2. This is only for you to remind you or to review some basic accounting report, let you have a, let's say, quick refresh your memory. If not, if you haven't taken any accounting, it's still enable you to proceed our project. Actually, it's quite straightforward. Allow me to say, the difficulty, the challenge is not the report. The challenge is in the reality, those reports can be very, very tricky. Essentially, you need to know the simple version and then the complicated version. Accounting system, those are financial documents or accounting documents. This will expose the core of a company's profitability, or let's say financial performance, right? Whether you are making money or you are losing money, right? Whether your cash flow is good or your cash flow is bad, you have to borrow a lot of money. For sure, internally, this is for our decisions. What decision? Planning, controlling, right? So actually, I assume organizing, we already finished this organizing, let's say, process, organizing phase, and then planning, and then controlling. When I talk about planning, I plan for the next period, next 1 year, for example, right? When I talk about controlling, that means we are already in the year, and then we need to adjust, right? We implement, monitor, we adjust. All right, adjust what? Adjust the target, adjust the projection, or adjust the focus, adjust the, all those estimations, right? And then we adjust again, adjust our production decision, or we call operation decisions. Financial report internally for us to make decisions. Accounting of financial documents, they have a very, very important, like function. This is for the investors, right? The creditors, stakeholders, right? Stockholders, stock option holders. Actually, this includes, it seems like external, right? Actually, no, actually, this is the internal plus external, all right? Those are all, I just call them the stakeholder. Thinking about the angel investor, if you are a small company, you need this angel investor, right? The venture capitals to, to help your startup. I mean, it's okay for the beginning because they see the potential, but if your company's performance keep going worse and worse, so what will happen? Okay, let's cut this short because the focus is financial document, but not for overall. Let's say that what the purpose, what the goals, right, or what are the functions of those financial statements. All right, so we will only talk about the 4. Actually, I only want to talk about the review 2. Most important statement or documents. But you need to know there are 4 basic reports. Sometimes they say 5, but it doesn't matter. The first 2 always is, the first one is the income statement, or we call P&L statement, profit and loss statement. And then the second is, we call this balance sheet. The balance sheet is assets, liability, left side, right side, okay? We will take a close look. And then the cash flow. And then the very last one is very specific for the retained earnings. You are making money, you are making, let's say, profit. How you distribute this earnings to the stockholders, or you just retain those earnings, you think this profit. But the profit not to belong to you, right, as the manager. The profit belong to the company, investors, stockholders, right? This is why we needed to, we call this retained earning. The earning is retained in the company, but this is more belong to the owners. Why not? I just directly go to this retained earning. The retained earning actually is the statement like present the changes in equities during the report period, for example, 1 year. Remember that we have the retained earning, and then this retained earning at the beginning, how much, right? And then the net income, we earned the money, right? Added the net income, and then we needed to minus anything that we paid. We paid the dividends, right? And anything like so this is one of the report, but this is the least used of the financial statement. But this one for me, it's just tell you how much money they earn and how much money they paid to the stockholder, all right, and how much money they retained, all right, retained in the company.